Hi, thank you. This is Glenn Costales from CTFairBet.com. I really appreciate everybody contacting me and giving me so much information and showing me interest and just the love and the contacting me. The CTFairBet@gmail.com is blowing up. That's the best way to contact me to keep your privacy. Please do not like anything because you will get in trouble, because I know for a fact that some of the bottom feeders monitor the social networks and they just want to jam you up and take your job. And I don't need that on my conscience. I want to be your advocate just to be fair. I'm not looking to hurt Mohegan Sun or Foxwood. I just want everybody to be treated right. I don't want those part-time dealers to become full-time dealers. I want the full-time dealers not to be forced to work a 6-day. They got babies, babysitting issues. You know, when you take a mandatory person supposed to work 40 and say, no, you're going to work 48. Who's going to watch the baby? It's more money, and it's so hard for babysitting. Or somebody who's got a sick parent or loved one. Who's going to watch them? Let's think about this. Okay, another thing that I want to get into is the parking. A lot of people send me texts today saying how bad the parking has been for the last 2 days. This event from Barrett-Jackson Car Auction has been in the works for months. Why was this such a circle jerk and nobody knew what they were doing? They got to put their heads together or they have to be fired. These dealers that work hard and the EVS workers and security that work so hard and just want to get to the car and they want to go home. They could have taken one of Foxwood's old parking lots. They could have made some kind of deal. Okay, you can't have them on a grassy lot. They don't know where they're going. There's not enough coverage. There's not enough buses. It's just a mess that you should be embarrassed of yourself. You've been there for 18 years. What do you need, another 18 years before you finally learn? Come on, guys, think. Okay? Another issue is I got a phone call about a pit manager who was criticizing the staff about not being happy about the parking. And also, excuse me if I look down at my papers, I'm not used to doing this. And also forgive me because I'm nervous and sometimes I say too much. So I'm trying not to say I'm working on it. So I want to get into this Facebook posting and then I will end this. So the Facebook posting was sent to me. And this pit manager, who I personally like, she's never did anything wrong to me, but if I have to call somebody out on something, I will. And if I was there on site, I would call them out on that, and I have called people out on things, and it is what it is. I am what I am. You go into the email, and it says, crybabies complain about parking situation. Well, you know what? It should have been done better. Not on a lot without a light. Not with not enough security. It was just a mess. Also, she says, it's easy. You have it really easy compared to other casinos. You've never worked in any other casinos. What, did somebody tell you a story about other casinos? So don't use that line. You should be grateful for what you have been given. You have been given nothing, okay? You work the hours, you take care of the customers, you protect the company's money, you deal, you supervise. Pit managers are watching 3 pits. Shift managers are running around like chickens with their head chopped off. They're busy writing up people. They're busy doing jackpots. They're taking care of beefs. And one of the biggest casinos in the country. It's insane. So the company, they get your work, you get your pay. It's a trade-off. So everybody gets what they want. Then you go into, you have which is really selfish behavior. Please do not criticize your coworkers. It looks terrible and it makes you look bad. It also makes you look like you're kissing the company's ass, and it makes you look. The coworkers are going to hate you, and also it goes against confidentiality and talking about the company in social media. They can actually fire you for that. So please don't do that. I don't want anybody losing their job. So do not like me, either my private email account or my CTFairBet account. Do not like it, because they're going to see your name and something's going to happen. Okay, this is also one of the biggest events that happen in Mohegan Sun's history. So I just have a couple more questions and I will stop. I understand part of the dream team in the table games department, guys who were given the job just because they were tribal. And the bosses had to promote them because they were tribal. They didn't earn it. They weren't groomed for the job. They just basically were said, here, you're now a director. Don't earn it. You don't have the degrees. At least the other guys on top of the food chain, they're lawyers. They have a degree in psychology, Quinnipiac College. They got master's degrees. They put their time in. These other two clowns, they couldn't deal anyplace else. So let's talk about Trevor Newman one more time. This is the same guy. If a customer says hi to him, he doesn't have a comeback. But the biggest show at Mohegan Sun's history. It turns out that Trevor Newman's, he's in Poland during this. He didn't know when this event was going to happen. It just came up on him. But he's in Poland right now. He's probably getting some kibasi and bringing it back to the casino, because they're probably short of kibasi. All right, superstar number 2, Mark Cloutier. He's out for a shoulder injury. Wow. Well, if he was having open heart surgery, if he's got one, that's mandatory. You can be out. Shoulder injury, you could wait on that. That's not right away. So there's no reason for you not to be working. You should be working this whole time Jackson Barrett is there. There's no excuse. And you and all your flunkies that get special assignments, that don't work the floor, that hide, can take off any time they want, don't have to use their PTO time. I was on the boxing commission for the tribe because I was an ex-amateur fighter and pro fighter, and you made me use a PTO time when I lost $200 for every fight to make $125 at a fight to protect fighters and ensure the integrity of the Mohegan Sun Boxing Commission, which is a phenomenal entity. Nothing but integrity at Mohegan Sun Boxing Commission. I was proud to be a part of it. But Mark Cloutier, Trevor, you guys should be ashamed of yourself. You were given a gift. You didn't have the talent for it. You just had the right DNA card. So that being said, Mark, I hope all your buddies, they appreciate how much you give them all the special assignments and all the time off, and it's just it's going to come back to bite you. And the guy who's ahead of all this, my man, I don't know how you do it. With a crew that you got, you must be on suicide watch, because to have the Bobo the clowns you have to work with, oh, God bless you. But in closing, I just have one more thing, and you can please, if somebody can contact me at ctfairBet@gmail.com, I need an answer. Okay, every casino I worked at, I wore a name tag like this, Glenn. Okay, so some genius at Mohegan Sun, I had some guy make this for me, has your dealer today is Glenn. So what's a player, a moron? How about on my forehead you make one? Please, guys, work with me. So please email me or text me if you have it. Tell me why I need 2 signs. Your dealer is Glenn. Hey, everybody, I love you. I miss you. And the guys that I pissed off, I hope I get you real mad. Love you. Talk to you. Reach out for me. Take care. Have a great weekend. Take care.